Mew Mew Power is on 4Kids TV right now.
Next time on the Mew Mews, getting the ultra glam Renee Roberts to leave the good life and join up with us Mews might be our toughest assignment yet. And we thought Karina had an attitude.
Excuse me?
She's just gotta say yes. With the future of the Mews at stake, Renee just might be our only hope.
Say goodbye to your little friends, kitty kitty.
Things are looking pretty desperate. Will Renee join the team, or will she go solo? Anyway, see you next week on an all-new Mew Mew Power.
Watching 4Kids TV. The Mew Mews are back.
You're singing with Magical Do-Re-Mi. Next, more music and magic with another Magical Do-Re-Mi. Then it's the girls from Styles High, Bratz, only on 4Kids TV.
You're watching 4Kids Super Brawl 2 all morning long on 4Kids TV.
Double the fun, double the fashion, double the danger, double the action with double-shot episodes of The Winx Club. Catch your first episode of The Winx Club at 8:30. Then catch a second one at 11. Wow, that's so cool! Catch another episode of The Winx Club later this morning.
You're watching the Winx Club. Next, it's all about the magic on another Winx Club.
Then, come out of your shell for the Ninja Turtles.
Only on 4Kids TV.
Ghouls, witches, and goblins! Man, I just love Halloween. It's the one day where a turtle can walk around and just be a turtle.
Cool costumes.
Thanks. It's an all-new Ninja Turtles. Next. Now, back to Sonic X.
You're watching Sonic X! Next, come out of your shell for the Ninja Turtles. Then get braced for battle with G.I. Joe Sigma 6, only on 4Kids TV.
G.I. Joe Sigma 6, an elite special forces team, the world's only defense against Cobra, a villainous organization determined to rule the world. Report for duty to Sigma 6, later this morning on 4Kids TV.
Don't go away. There's more duels and more action with Yu-Gi-Oh! Returns. You're watching 4Kids TV. Now, back to Yu-Gi-Oh!
Collector's alert. There are rare cards. There are ultra rare cards. Beyond rare, there's Itala. Itala is a digital chaotic card, not available anywhere. In fact, Itala will never be available ever again. But now, for a super limited time, you can add Itala to your collection. How? Head to chaoticcode.com. There, you can get your own Beyond Rare Itala card. And no two Itala cards will be the same. Your card will have its own unique chaotic code that no one on Earth will have but you. And that's just the beginning. Itala is second in a limited edition series. Be here next week for the chance to score another Beyond Rare card. Let's get chaotic from 4Kids TV.
The Yu-Gi-Oh! Design Your Destiny card contest is over.
We received thousands of entries.
And here are the winners. For ages 3 to 7, Tongue Twister, drawn by Seamus B. of Farmington, New York. For ages 8 to 12, Screech, drawn by Christian Lynn W. of Halls, Tennessee. And for ages 13 to 17, the winner is Dragon Ice, drawn by Adam V. of Haverhill, Massachusetts.
I'd hate to face that in a duel.
To view other great entries, check out the galleries at 4kidstv.com.
Thanks for sending us your really cool drawings.
And remember, destiny is in your hands.
Jump to the future twice as fast with double episodes of Ninja Turtles Fast Forward at 9 and 10. And it's on right now. We're watching 4Kids TV. Now, back to the future with Ninja Turtles Fast Forward.
Open your mouth and say, ah! On the next Viva Pinata, Fergie gets bad news. Fergie must face his fear and actually visit Party Central.
I can't go to a party! I'm not dressed right!
There's nothing to be afraid of, Fergie. This usually doesn't happen till they see my bell.
An all-new Viva Pinata, coming up next. You're unlocking Yu-Gi-Oh's greatest match ever for one last time. Yu-Gi vs. Kaiba, the rematch. Oh no! You don't want to miss this Yu-Gi-Oh special movie event. Today starting at 10:30, only on 4Kids TV.
We'll be back with more Ninja Turtles Fast Forward, only on 4Kids TV. Next week on an all-new Chaotic, when Tom's strongest card is crushed, his only hope is total
Pebble Storm.
An all-new Chaotic next week. And beware the...
Spider!
Capsule Monsters is on 4Kids TV right now. For the first time ever on 4Kids TV, see how it all began with the original Yu-Gi-Oh, the original Rivals, the original Monsters, the original Duels. So join the Yu-Gi-Oh adventure from the very beginning at 11, only on 4Kids TV.
On the next all-new Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monsters, Yugi faces the indestructible seven-armed Fiend. The first of a two-part epic battle on an all-new Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monsters, next week.
Hunters on the run to rescue Karai from the evil bishop, or else she's gonna fry. There's crazy danger, the turtles lend a hand, but can they survive when Bishop's in command? Check out an all-new Ninja Turtles coming up next on the next all-new Shaman King. Forget your friends, leave here or be destroyed.
I am not leaving here without my friends!
Don't miss an all-new Shaman King later this morning.
The night of the Miss Magic competition, stars come out to shine.
Let's see what happens this year in our exciting talent contest.
Don't miss the Winx Club, coming up next, only on 4Kids TV.
On the next all-new Sonic X, in his quest to build a dark empire,
Those hostages need our help.
Eggman will stop at nothing. I'll finish them with one blast.
Oh yeah!
Catch an all-new Sonic X next week.
It's a three-way crossfire between the Turtles, Shredder, and Bishop. The action explodes! Exodus! You can't miss part one of this two-part Ninja Turtles season finale. All new, next.
First, the Shaman turn on each other.
We are better and you know it.
And then everything takes a turn for the worse.
Here we come!
It's a devastating new Shaman King, later this morning.
A new computer turns Kirby and DDD into cartoons. But when the computer turns into a monster, the real show begins.
I'm going to delete your friend Kirby permanently.
Don't miss an all-new Kirby Right Back action coming up next.
So me and Sensei were out and about, and Touch and Go wanted to join in the fun. What's the matter, Sparky? Dead battery?
Michelangelo, stop showing off.
Sorry, Sensei. Check out Best of the Ninja Turtles next week.
On the next piece of One Piece, is it sink or swim for Luffy?
You can't! No!
Sink it is. Come aboard an all-new episode of One Piece and find out. Coming up next.
Ah, birds, nature's most gentle creatures. That's a load of hooey! They attacking Capitan, destroying everything! Get me Kirby! But how can Kirby beat that beach behemoth? Find out on an all-new Kirby Right Back at you later this morning. Start your engines. They're coming. It's the Bad Boy Bikers versus Kirby in Capitan's biggest race ever. No warp stars allowed. Don't get left behind. Catch an all-new Kirby Right Back at you. Coming up next.
Coming up on Best of the Ninja Turtles, my obsession with comic books leads us to a house of action heroes.
It's just some old dudes.
Old? So we had to help these old-timers before it was too late.
Oh, no.
It's Best of the Ninja Turtles next week.
Bloom battles it out with Princess Diaspro to win Brandon's heart.
You're finished.
You're the one who's finished!
No, I'm just getting started.
Oh, yeah? Don't miss the Winx Club next week.
Is it good luck or bad luck for old Roger's hometown?
Good luck?
Wrong. An all-new episode of One Piece is coming up next week. It's a summer bummer for Sanji when his hope of finding the fish of his dreams doesn't pan out.
I just gotta have that fish.
No way. An all-new episode of One Piece is coming up next.
The Winx girls battle a giant snow monster while trapped on the ice world Sparks.
I think it's time for Plan B. What's Plan B?
Run! Don't miss the Winx Club next week.
Up next on the menu, we're on tour with the American Idol. And catch our exclusive interviews with Carrie Underwood and Bo Bice. All that and more up next on the menu.
Everything that has rotted throughout all time, rise up now and join the army of decay. Rise up from the deep and destroy everything in your path.
The witches prepare for their final assault on Althea. Don't miss the Winx Club next week.
What do you call a national meeting of doctors? A snooze fest? Wrong! An ambush!
Doctor H!
Come aboard an all-new episode of One Piece. Coming up next.
Sonic comes for Dream and Cosmo.
Let her go, or you'll be sorry.
Oh yeah! Gators, Space, and Cheese Snapping challenge Sonic and the gang. It's an all-new Sonic X next week. Sonic has the green emerald. Or does he?
Eggman.
It's monkeys, Eggman, and chaos on a jungle planet for Sonic and the gang. It's an all-new Sonic X next week.
It's not often you meet a howling, flying, bandaged monster who turns down generous gifts and doesn't make friends easily. But you gotta admit, the dude has some sweet moves. It's an all-new Ninja Turtles next week.
Sonic comes for Dream and Cosmo.
Let her go, or you'll be sorry.
Oh yeah! Gators, Space, and Cheese Snapping challenge Sonic and the gang. It's an all-new Sonic X coming up next.
G.I. Joe Sigma 6, Duke, Team Leader. Snake Eyes, Ninja Commando, Heavy Duty, Artillery Master. And we need you, too. Report for duty to G.I. Joe Sigma 6, all new, later this morning.
It's not often you meet a howling, flying, bandaged monster who turns down generous gifts and doesn't make friends easily. But you gotta admit, the dude has some sweet moves. It's an all-new Ninja Turtles next.
G.I. Joe Sigma 6, Duke, Team Leader. Snake Eyes, Ninja Commando, Heavy Duty, Artillery Master. And we need you, too. Report for duty to G.I. Joe Sigma 6, all new, later this morning.
I'm like Kirsty.
And I'm Chloe.
Two talk radio divas with two very different styles.
Hi. How can we help?
No one likes me.
Loser! Tune in to Bratz later this morning.
A rising star
Put your hands together for Musa!
faces her toughest audience yet.
You're surrendering or I'm destroying your father right now.
Just don't hurt him.
Don't miss this show on the Winx Club, later this morning.
A new Sonic X. It's an intergalactic attack as Eggman teams up with the Meta-Rex to destroy Sonic and the crew.
Sonic, no!
It's an all-new Sonic X next.
Cobra Commander's ambush takes Duke and the gang by surprise.
These spikes will be electrified.
Little do they know, they're in for a shocking experience which renders them helpless. Don't miss an all-new G.I. Joe Sigma 6, later this morning.
On the next all-new Viva Pinata, Polly and Fergie find the perfect hiding spot.
What a dump!
A dump in the middle of nowhere? You know what this means?
We probably can't get a pizza delivered?
You gotta catch an all-new Viva...
An ill-fated journey to a dangerous new land.
That board game. We've entered the world of capsule monsters.
Don't miss the season premiere of Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monsters. Up next, only on 4Kids TV.
The Dreadnoughts are on the move, and Duke is in a race to stop them. But will somebody stop Duke first? Don't miss the season premiere of G.I. Joe Sigma 6, later this morning.
On the season finale of Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monsters, the final battle. Will Yugi and his friends survive, or be trapped in the world of Capsule Monsters forever? Don't miss the season finale of Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monsters next week.
You got questions, like, what is that? Did that hurt? And how did we get 99 years in the future? Well, get your answers on the first ever episode of Ninja Turtles Fast Forward next week.
Supermodels. Super meltdown. Fine. And I'm a total wreck. The Bratz Take Paris. Coming up next. Only on 4Kids TV.
Behold, an invention so appallingly evil. Even I'm beginning to wonder if there isn't something seriously wrong with me. Will Professor Pester succeed with his plan?
We're doomed!
Find out on an all-new Viva Pinata, today at 9:30.
I still have one more card out. The card that took the last bit of Yugi's courage to play. And now it's time to find out what it is. It's the grand finale of the match of the millennium on 1 full hour of Yu-Gi-Oh! Coming up next.
Will Raph ever learn? Hologram. 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 You're stinking! An all-new Ninja Turtles Fast Forward next week.
Girls are smarter, stronger, and better than boys.
You think girls are better than guys?
Let's find out.
Today, which are better, boys or girls? The answer on an all-new Chaotic next week. Will Raph ever learn? Hologram. 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 You're stinking! An all-new Ninja Turtles Fast Forward next week.
In the beginning, there were witches, ogres, trolls, and one kick-butt Earth Girl. Find out how it all started on the Winx Club, coming up next.
On the next Sonic X, maximum security, maximum danger, calls for maximum courage. Can Sonic survive escape from Prison Island? Catch Sonic X later this morning. On the next piece of One Piece. Of all the people in Cocoa Village, why was Nami kidnapped by Arlong? Come aboard an all-new episode of One Piece and find out later this morning. On the next Sonic X, strange new creatures, strange behavior, just plain strange. Goodbye, world domination. Hello, Shuffleboard. Don't miss Sonic X later this morning. On the next Sonic X. You, Mr. President, are my hostage. Eggman overthrows the government and wages war on Sonic. Don't miss Sonic X later this morning. The search for the Metarex becomes mysterious.
They're trying to confuse us.
It's an all-new Sonic X coming up next.
Ghouls, witches, and goblins! Man, I just love Halloween! It's the one day where a turtle can walk around and just be a turtle.
Cool costumes.
Thanks! It's an all-new Ninja Turtles, later this morning.
My creations are yours for a trial encounter with the turtles.
We are your brothers, cloned from your tissues, but with lots and lots of issues.
On Ninja Turtles Fast Forward, coming up next.
Open your mouth and say, On the next Viva Pinata, Fergie gets bad news. Fergie must face his fear and actually visit Party Central. This usually doesn't happen until they see my bell.
An all-new Viva Pinata, today at 9:30.
99 adventures have all led up to the Ninja Turtles 100th episode.
We've done 100 shows?
The main event, 1 full hour of Ninja Turtles. We'll look back at how it all began, then premiere the never-before-seen 100th episode.
Watch all morning for your chance to win a $1,000 gift card. Many will enter, one will win.
It's the TMNT 100th episode celebration sweepstakes. Next week on 4Kids TV, a